go where we're ready.
Yeah, exactly.
One of the little orange ones was desperate to get out the other day. I gotta watch out for him, make sure he doesn't get out in that room anymore.
It's probably the same one I threw in this morning. Good morning, nation. How are you all? I'll let Megan turn the light on. Hello, hello, hello. Well, hi, Buck. Yes, it's Friday. Friday, yay day.
You're gonna take my seat. You're gonna make me sit out in front.
First one up.
Hi guys, good morning. And we've got a Bucky Buns. Hi guys. I'll move this.
Thank you, Terry. Happy Mother's Day to you all.
Okay, hi guys. We have updates for you. What do you think of that? All right. Okay. Hi guys. Happy Friday. Hi. All right. So we have got some updates.
I didn't bring my calendar.
What a slacker.
Can I go get it?
Maybe. Yeah. Hi. Lynette's calendar is the master of all we do, so she's gonna keep us straight that way. Ooh, we're all like crooked. There, that's better. Okay. Hi guys. All right. So let's go over some updates that we have for you. I'll give a start here while Lynette's going to get her calendar, but we have quite a few for you. So this week we sent 2 kitties up to Dr. Darcy's to get checked out. They were originally going to be Rumpelstiltskin and Foxy. Foxy we had been having a problem with on not getting her to gain weight. So we wanted Darcy to check her out and see what's going on, maybe do some blood work, things like that. We did end up having to switch that because Mayor Anani in the Cove was having some issues. So we ended up sending him up instead of Foxy. So Rumpelstiltskin and Mayor Anani went up. And so that was a little bit of a change for you guys. Rumpelstiltskin's report is that I haven't even told her, we've like not talked this morning. Do you want to hear about Rumpelstiltskin?
Yeah.
Okay. Rumpelstiltskin's report is very, 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 very good. They are very impressed with his healing. He is doing very well. They do want him to remain on bed rest for about 2 more weeks. So, bummed about that because I was really hoping he'd be like good to go. But that fracture that he has is just, it's just a really rough fracture. But they took x-rays on his leg and the healing is just, they're very impressed. Everything's very aligned very well. So other than that, he is actually healing really well. I know, I feel so sad that Rumples has to get bed rest for a little bit longer. But, you know, there could be worse things. So, yeah, I'm hoping he'll be free soon. So I'm not sure. She's probably going to want to do one more x-ray before he comes out. So we will see how she wants. She's going to have, Dr. Pettigrew still has to look over his x-rays and see what he thinks. But all in all, they're very happy with the progress, and the x-rays look really great on him. So he's doing really good. He's a little mad at me for having to go up yesterday, but he'll be okay. He didn't lose his leg, so you know there's worse things that can happen. So he went up, and Bucky,
That wasn't stable, baby.
he's like, I thought it was a table. Poor Buckeye. You okay, buddy?
Oh, okay.
So the next one up is Mayor Anani. Gosh, that was kind of quick with him. He was kind of a weird case, I guess. He went up, what was it? What day was that? Thursday? Is it Thursday? Yeah. I don't even know what
Wednesday.
day. Where are we at? Right there. Okay.
I think he went up Wednesday.
So anyways, he went up and he did really great. They had to give Marinani some fluids, so that she's kind of torn on what's actually all happening with Marinani, but she thinks it's pancreatitis kind of flare up, something like that. Pancreatitis, if you've seen that before, but it can happen in cats, and it's generally one of these things that's very fast, like very fast. Within like 2-3 days, they have lost a significant amount of weight, throwing up, diarrhea. It's just a really nasty thing. So we had been treating him here for 3 days prior to that, giving him fluids and all sorts of meds, and he just wasn't quite perking out of it. So we did take him to Darcy's instead of Foxy, and she was able to give him IV fluids throughout the night, which is really what he needed. But other than that, the meds that we had already been giving him by that point had started working, and he was feeling much better. So I'm hoping he's going to come home today. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I'm hoping. So he might need another day of fluids, but so far he's seeing improvement. So we're good on that. Foxy, I was sending her up because we cannot get her to gain weight. She had loose stools, just could not get her under control. The good news is she's also getting under control now. She has had 3 very firm, I'm sorry guys, very firm, nice, perfect stools, which I cannot tell you how happy that makes us. I cannot tell you. She has gained weight. She was almost up to 5 pounds, but then she had a very nice stool and was down to 4 pounds, 10 ounces, but I'm okay with that because I think she's still going. Moving up, and you can tell in her face she's been dehydrated. We've done lots of fluids on her, but she's actually at that point now where she's drinking a lot of water and getting that water back into her.
She's more perky.
Oh, you can see it in her face too. Kathy had a rough time last night because she kept wanting to bust out of the cage and be like, let me out. I'm ready. I'm good. Let me out of my cage. But we're like, no, you have to stand for a little bit longer. Foxy's doing very, very great. So good news on her. I'm just going to keep monitoring her and see how she's doing. She might not have to go to the vet if we can just keep seeing her improve. So I'm very happy about that. The other ones I wanted to go over were Brandy and her 4 babies. They are all doing very, very, very well. They had kind of started getting some sniffles, but we got on top of it very, very fast, and they are doing really good, and they are so big. They are so big. Brandy is really absolutely just done with nursing. She's like, I'm over it. So I think very, very, very soon I'm going to be separating the babies from mama and maybe putting them with the 4. I haven't come up with a full plan on where I'm putting them at, but they might go with the 4. The 4 is a little bit bigger than them. So yes, and we will have a naming party very soon. So they're doing great. Who did we send up on Monday? JJ. That was JJ. JJ went to the vet on Monday. JJ also went
I did take good notes this week.
I know.
Might have been a little busy.
This week was absolutely crazy this week. I cannot believe it. It was so crazy. JJ had gone up to the vet on Monday because he's been losing a little bit of weight, which Jimmy James, JJ, he's one of our Porchies. He has a thyroid issue, and he's been losing a little bit of weight, which is kind of a sign that we need to adjust that thyroid med. So we took him up there, and he does. He just needed a little adjustment for him. And so far, overall, he's doing really good. He's out and about and happy and all that. He's just JJ. We love him. He's so silly. We also had an adoption on Tuesday, which was Pelican. Oh my gosh. And I did get her permission. She sent me a text last night. I haven't even told you.
It's because you don't talk to me.
Okay, your night was a little bit busy, if you want to share, but... Okay, so this is so sweet. The woman that got Pelican, she said he is the calmest, most laid-back, relaxed cat I have ever known. He's truly one in a million. Pelican was worth every mile to FFRC and back to Florida. I'll definitely keep you updated on his life in Florida. And she just is going on and saying that she put again earlier that he is truly the wonderful boy you said he was. He is realizing that this is his forever home and he's not going anywhere. Pelican is playing with his yellow banana on one of the soft blankets that was donated to him. And then she sent pictures, which I hope, and she said it was okay if I shared, but these were pictures of his travel home. Nope, wrong one. This way. Look at him. That was pictures of his travel home. I mean, hello. He's like, I'm comfy. And then I told her that he loves bananas. He's like, I got a nana, Mom. Look at him. So, isn't he so cute? He already somehow looks less scruffy, doesn't he? Like, it's like he's got a home now and he's like, I'm going to be less scruffy or something. But, they've talked about wanting to get him they want to get also a kitten down there in Florida. And so they've talked about getting this kitten for him, or getting this kitten, which I think will be fantastic. He loves, and I made that suggestion to them, which her name's Rindy. I made the suggestion to Rindy. He loves it. We've had him with female kittens, like younger, like 5-6 month old kittens, and he just has a ball with them. So I'm hoping, they said that they're gonna get a kitten in a couple months, after he kind of just settles in and knows his place and stuff, and maybe get a kitten friend for him, which he's one of the ones that I think would just be fantastic. He would be fine on his own too. I think he'll be perfectly fine on his own, but he also, I think, will enjoy having a friend, which is really exciting. I've heard a couple other updates too. I've had some updates from Jingles. Jingles is doing fantastic. She is so happy in her home. She loves her little her friend that she's got there. She already has a kitty friend. So I love hearing the updates. That makes me feel so great. Oh, and I also had an update on Callie, Shakespeare's sister.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, amazing. They are just so in love with her, and she sent a little video that she did. She posted it in Chatters if you guys haven't seen. But sent a video of Callie just, I mean, being adored, which is what we want. So we've had so many good, I've had updates on Dobby. I've had updates on Pouch. Pouch with his new brother, Gandalf, is like, which Pouch is now Gimli, but Pouch with his new brother, Gandalf, I mean, it's like they have always known each other and they are just wreaking havoc in the house and having a great play session. They are so, oh, thank you so much, Stephanie. Stephanie works at an animal shelter and keeps a folder of all the Forever Home updates I get. It's probably smart. I should do something like that. I should have a folder to do that. That'd be nice. Just so on the bad days you can look at it and be like, okay, they're happy in their homes.
I've done something right in my life.
I did, yeah. Even if it's like homing like one cat and it's like their love of their life. Yep. And then I always do see, I just love seeing pictures of Chomper. Chomper's mom just absolutely adores her. So it's so sweet. Okay, so what other updates did we have this week? We had that. I think that was all the vet visits that we had. Health-wise, everybody's doing fine, really. There's not really anything to report other than that I can think of. The two boys in the back that we've been working with, Chomper and Gordy, One, I've gotten so many kind suggestions from you guys. Thank you so much. I'm happy to say that actually those suggestions that we've gotten from so many of you are ones that we have already been doing, which is really, you know, makes me feel good that we're on the right path, you know. So we've already been doing a lot of, we're on the right path. What did I say? Did I say something wrong? Gordian chowder? Yeah, Gordian chowder. But we're working with them. It's been a struggle. It really has been a struggle. We've gotten to a point where we can pet them. Thank you, Olive.
Thanks, Olive.
We've gotten to a point where we can definitely pet them. Oh, I said Chomper. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. Gordy and Chowder. Gordy and Chowder, the two boys that had arrived from the hoarding situation. We can pet them. Still definitely with hisses, for sure.
She can pet them.
I can pet them. We've been working with them every single day. Hi to Austria. We work on them every single day. We're just having a bit of a struggle with them. They're still not tested. They have not had vaccines. Chowder is definitely got worms, for sure. A lot of parasites in him. So you know, Chowder or Gordy does as well. I can't even get to him quite to even to do a med. So I still can't test them. Yeah. We attempted this week to test them. Chowder we can get a little bit more closer to than Gordy. So we attempted this week to test him, and let's just say that was not good. It was not good. I'm glad I moved fast enough because that would have been rough. So we're trying to figure out some options. We're trying to work on that. So just know that that's where we're sitting with them. I wish it was going better. So, anything else on that? Yeah, we need to do something. I'm not quite sure. You can come play with them. You can try. The sweet thing is Chowder very much loves his toys. Chowder does love toys. I've learned that with him. So that's kind of nice that he's doing great with toys. And I'm glad he's finding some happiness. Gordy truly doesn't do much of nothing except just hiss and grumble. Do you have the arm slip-on guards? Not sure what that means, Righty. Can you add dewormer in food? So yes, I can add dewormer in food. I can do that, and I have done that, and we're doing that. But the specific wormer he needs, he's vomiting blood, which sounds really dramatic and sounds really scary when you hear that. You're like, that is a sure sign, and help me. It's roundworms. No, tape. Round. It's round. It's round.
Good job.
I always will get roundworms and tapeworms confused. But it's a sure sign that he has roundworms, for sure. The way to fix roundworms is uphill. I've tried to break it up and put it in treats, no go. So, oh, it's just sniffing. Okay, one of the worms family.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, Righty. That might be handy. Thank you. Bellamy on the flip side, Bellamy is the long hair, or I guess medium hair, brown tiger. Pill pockets, he will not do. And unfortunately, this pill, I've personally tried to crush it before and get it into like their food or anything like that. It has a taste to it and it's pretty gross. So I could probably crush it and put some water with it and syringe it, but I can't get close enough to syringe it. So, yeah, so we're working on, we have a couple ideas and some options that we're going to try to work on and see what we can do. Yeah, so we're working on things.
It's a work in progress.
It is. I'm not giving up hope or anything. I think we need to maybe do a different direction. I don't think it's necessarily right that we're going to keep them in a cage until they come around either. I don't think that's going to help their socialization. But on the flip side, I can't let them out and let them bite staff. So we're working on it. A couple more updates to the questions that we have here. So bear with me. How are Emmy, Tiger Lily, and Bellamy doing? Bellamy is the medium hair brown tiger. She is fantastic. She is fantastic. There is nothing to report on her. She is fine. Tiger Lily is very shy, very, very, very shy. But if you give her a few moments of your time, she will warm up and just become the mushiest cat you've ever known. She is so sweet. So I hope someone can see past her initial shyness to get to that mushy part because she is so cute. Emmy is definitely the more skittish of the three, but I think she can come around. You know, I think all three of the girls can come. Well, not Bellamy. Bellamy's fine. Selena suggested, can I cover the boys with a blanket and do meds? No, they will bite through it.
And you, yeah.
Yeah, they will bite through that. So, someone said, any updates on Praline? Praline's doing very great. She's still in her foster home and she's doing very well. Nothing to report on her. She's gaining weight and just being sassy old lady. Yeah, I feel like a lot of cats don't scare me. I actually don't even very much get scared of getting bit. You know, we don't want that to happen. But they're a little rough around the edges, a little rough to where I worry more so for the staff. So, but we have some. They are probably one of, I wouldn't say they're truly feral cats. I wouldn't say they're feral cats, but I would say they're as feral as you can get for an owned cat. Does that make sense?
For an inside cat.
For an inside cat. Feral cats are like just absolutely wild, and I've seen them, and they're crazy and wild and stuff like that. They're not quite that bad, but you just can't get close. So, yeah. So Lynette and I have a couple options. We're gonna continue. I think I'll probably give it like a week or two, and see if we're making any more progress. But unfortunately, at this point, it's been a month now. Right in there, about a month. And we've not really made a whole lot of progress. I can get to about petting them, but even at petting them, they definitely still have that absolute terror in their face. So we're working on it. We have some options and we have some ideas on what we can do long term if they just don't come around. I should say safe ideas of what we can do, long term.
Yeah.
So we have a couple different things. So
the thing is you cannot get even close to them to do anything with them because they will bite.
Yeah.
So you can't put a towel over them. You can't sedate them. It's just we can't do gabapentin because we can't get close enough to them to do gabapentin because they will bite you first.
Right, right. Same thing with like the clip on, someone suggested a clip on the scruff. I tried to do flea meds yesterday. Flea meds are I mean, I can do it from, you know, pretty far away, and do that, but I couldn't even get close enough. The long-haired, a lot of people have suggested like a long-haired scratcher and things like that to, or a long-handled scratcher, excuse me, to like pet them and stuff. The petting's fine. I can pet them. I can pet them, and they will allow me to pet them. But if you get to a point where you have to try to take control, I mean, you know, like just even to pick them up, you're controlling them by even picking them up. No, they won't handle it. So we've tried licky sticks and different things. They have no desire in those. Snackies, no desire. So my ultimate concern is I just want them to be happy, you know. But Lynette and I have we've sat down, I think it was yesterday, and kind of came up with some like long-term plans on if they don't come around, to where, you know, it would require, like, I mean, should I share it? Or, I mean, it's probably not that bad, but like possibly some sedatives and trying to do like a possible sedative kind of thing, get them tested, get them vaccinated, do all the treatments that we can do on them, and try them in the cove, something like that, and watch them in the cove and make sure they're good with the other kitties, which I have a feeling they would be. But if they aren't good in the covies, then maybe we could try them in the barn. So they are very frightened. Yeah. And yeah, it sounds like they just led a very, very, very sad life. So I don't want to give up hope on them, and I'm not. I mean, we have alternate plans, you know, on what we will do long term if they don't come around. You know, my plan is, and this is just, I'm just talking, guys. Don't hold me to stone in this because you just don't know. But my plan is, if they do not come around, we'll do our sedate. We'll do all of our treatments on them that we can, put them in the cove, and just let them live, be happy, play. The cove is very safe. They can go outside safely where it's in a cat protective fence, but they still have an inside that they can go in. So, you know, we're working. I also dug out some calming meds that I can give them today. So I was going to try starting that route and just seeing if that don't help. So we've got some things. We're not giving up, but that's just where we're sitting right now. On the flip side, it does make your heart warm when you see when you see Chowder play. I mean, you do see Chowder play with a little mouse. And he has so much fun playing with this little mouse. He loves it. He puts it in his water. He just bebops it around all over, and he's so happy with that little tiny mouse. I have not found anything with Gordy that will bring him joy. We've done Nana's food, toys. I've not found anything, so I'm sure there's something out there, and I just haven't found it yet, but I'm working on it. I'd like to give them something that will make them happy. And I thought for sure Yellow Nana would work, but anyway. So how is Bodie? Bodie, if you don't know, is the tiny little baby that is with, I've tried feather wands too, Sonia, but no. Bodie is the tiny little baby that is with Aunt Debbie and being cared for, and he is a monster. He is very gross right now. He is eating out of a bowl on his own, but from our understanding, he is eating like full force, all hands on deck and into the bowl, just completely. Yes. So he's gonna get a bath today. He's doing really great though. He's gaining weight. He's very he's just a happy boy. He's ruling the roost over Debbie for sure. He is a full contact eater, so he's doing fantastic. So that's the good news about him. All the other babies are doing great. The 4 in here in Patty's Place, excuse me. In Patty's Place, oh my gosh, they are just monsters too. I mean, they are either full on playing, full on eating, or full on sleeping. It's like, that is what they do. And they're playing Sweet Carmine went in there and was sitting on the floor with them, and they were using him for a human jungle gym.
Yes.
They were crawling up on him, fighting and playing and rolling off, and they are just...
If you've seen him this morning, he had braids in his hair.
Yeah.
And they were trying to pick the braids out. And he has prom tomorrow, and he's like, no.
They are just absolutely wild. I swear they're not going to gain any weight because as much as they eat, they are running it right off afterwards. I'm like, brother, you guys are so... But they're getting really big. Same with Brandy's babies. The biggest one is the tortie, the gray tortie. I guess, is that what you call it? Gray tortie? The gray tortie. I'm telling you what, that baby could eat the other babies. It is huge. The gray tortie is just monstrous. So, so yeah, they're doing good there. What else were we going to update on, Lynette? We got the Lilac Festival this weekend. Very excited about that.
Tomorrow.
Oh my gosh, tomorrow. Oh.
Yeah, tomorrow.
I forgot what day it was. And I just said Happy Friday. Yeah. Wow, tomorrow. Okay, that's crazy.
Cindy and Celeste are here.
Yes. We also have a couple holds that are now officially holdable.
And I don't have these, so.
Okay, get ready to write it down. I gotta go to my mod page because I wrote it on there. Foxy's doing very well. Let's see here, let me... Oh, yeah. I sent the updates last night to the mods so they could see what was happening today, so now I'm looking at it to remind me what's going on.
By the way, our mods are the best.
Yes, thank you.
They are so awesome. They
And
are on top of...
One other thing I want to give credit to, because they're also awesome. Well, we have a lot, but Rita, too. Rita has made my life so easy with writing up the blog. I cannot thank you. Rita, if you're on, big thanks. She's been doing wonderful, too. So her writing, someone was just telling me earlier, Rita writes so good. And I said, aren't you glad I'm not doing it? Because I'm like, I'm a terrible writer. Terrible.
Yeah.
I can barely spell my own name. So
Yeah, I'm sorry. I said mods, admin.
Cam,
whole-
the whole kit and caboodle.
Yes.
Yes.
And you guys.
And you guys.
You guys are great.
You guys are what keeps us here. All right. So we have a couple updates, and I don't have any dates for you, but so you can get your planner. But a chew is on hold. I is like the writing thing. You're very good at it, Rita.
Very good.
The chew is officially on hold. And of course we have Baloney and Waldo on hold. And we have, I do have a date for this, next Friday at 10:30, no, noon. Man, what have you been doing with your calendar lately? Next Friday at noon.
You don't talk to me.
You know, we haven't talked in like 3 days. Next Friday at noon is Zorro going home. So he is going home, and I'm so happy with this family that's getting him. He seemed to like them very much, and they're just like a nice, calm, quiet household, which I think he's gonna just adore being. Absolutely loved. And then also next week, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, we are going to have a garage sale. We need to unload just some of the junk that we have in our houses and just get rid of stuff. So we're gonna have a garage sale. All the proceeds are going to go to FFRC. Kind of fun. We win because we get rid of crap in our house, and FFRC wins because we get more money. Yay! And we'll pay bills. So there was that. The only other thing I think I was going to update was, yeah, I think that was it as far as that. And remember I told you guys we had one cat out, one cat in? Remember that? Do you remember when I said that about Pelican with one cat was out and one cat was in? Go ahead. I do not have an update on Jezebel. No, I will reach out to them though. I'm positive it's going fine. Jezebel,
Yeah,
I mean,
we'd have heard something.
yeah, if yeah, if not, they can definitely bring her back. We'll take her back. So we do have a couple new kitties.
Gee, why are they asking how many when
What?
you said one out, one in?
We do have a couple more kitties. Okay. The first one I will go over is, this one was a return. Do you have the date when she came in? I think it was the 3rd.
Mm-hmm.
On the 3rd we had a return. Very sad. She was adopted back in 21. Her name is Courage. And she is a beautiful, and this is ironic. I'm just going to show you a quick picture, and thanks to Raven for giving me this picture. Okay, so we just adopted Pelican out. Now we got Courage in. Hello? It looks exactly like Pelican.
She's beautiful.
Isn't that ironic? One of the volunteers went in the back and she's like, I thought Pelican went home. I'm like, he did. This is another guy. How often do you see long hair orange and white cats? Like, I feel like never. I never see a long haired orange and white cat. It's rare. And here we go. And here's Courage. Nope. So, yeah, I know. Is Pelican's mom on?
She's beautiful.
Very nice girl, very, very shy. She was born in 21, so she'll be almost 3 in July, or she will be 3, excuse me, in July is her birthday. And I can get you the exact dates. I'm not looking at them right now. So she was returned, unfortunately. Her mama was absolutely just heartbroken over returning her, but she had a family member that had to move in, and that family member is just terribly allergic. So, so there's that. So we did get Courage back. She's very pretty though. She is very pretty. I'll probably be moving her out here sometime soon. She's very shy. A little quiet, a little shy.
But she's nice.
But she is very nice. Yeah, the first day she was like,
It's a poop ball.
oh my gosh. And you know the crazy thing is, she looks huge. If you look at her, you're like, that is a 15-pound cat. She's like 8 some odd pounds, 8 plus something pounds. I'm like, oh my gosh, she's not skinny or anything. It's just she looks like she would be huge because of this fur. Like you go to grab her and it's like, oh, okay, well, there we go. So that's the first one. And Courage's birthday, thank you, Mods. Our mod Sonia sent that to me, is July 12th, 21. You remember her. You know, Norma remembers Courage, and you would think she's just an unusual color, but from my understanding, she had come in real quick and out real quick. Oh, yeah. We could put her with Nyota. Oh, I think they did get along well. I really do. Because she's just this really, yeah. Cheryl, good thinking Lincoln. Yeah, she was adopted as a kitten. From my understanding, she came in and was only here for a very short time and boom, out. So, so she's very sweet. So the second cat that we took her in yesterday. Yes. Was it yesterday? No, 2 days ago. Maybe 2 days ago.
Yeah.
They're all meshing together. Was it Wednesday? Okay. We took her in on Wednesday. That was just, this is why Lynette doesn't have me deal with people, because they break my heart. So she came in carrying this cat, and just distraught because this was like a neighborhood kitty, I guess, and the neighbor had been shooting at her, so she just could not stand to see, you know, her being hurt. So luckily she had no injuries when she was here, so apparently the neighbor's not a good shot, which is good. But so she's here, and she is a very sweet, sweet, sweet girl. I was a little, let me see here. Oh, come on. Oh, no, biscuits. She is, I don't know if you technically call it a brown and white or black and white tiger. So there she is. She also has like a little bit of upper respiratory kind of cold. So we've got her on meds there. Very, very sweet girl. She's very sweet. I'm not going to give you her age yet because I think I'm off on it a little bit. I had her at 6 months. I think she's actually quite a little bit older than that, more like 9-10 months. But so don't quote me on the age, but she's young. I think she's under a year.
Very nice.
She is very nice. She's very nice. It's her second day being here, and she's finally starting to eat now and get like just a little bit. She is not spayed. So yeah, she's very sweet. If you go in there, she just like rolls and she's like, I want pets. And she's just a sweet little girl. She does not have a name, so we're gonna have to name her. So yeah.
Thank you, Righty. Thank you so much. You guys are so awesome.
Oh, thank you, Righty. Thank you. And Valerie said, will you take cat drawing and diamond art to sell on your benefits? Absolutely, Valerie. Yeah. Thank you. So yeah. So there's that. So we've got a new sweet girl. 2 new sweet girls. And yeah. Truly, I have not, Alley Cat. Alley Cat asked if I've given any more consideration to doing a smaller flash sale in the evenings. I have not, but I feel like we could do something like that. I just need to work up something. Yeah, so, and then I think that's all the updates aside from one last update, and this is a really happy update, like a really exciting update. I was messaged this morning, you do know. You just don't know where I'm going. I was messaged this morning. A viewer saw that we had done so very well with that matching funds donation, and they are so sweet and said that they would like to do one more if that's okay with you guys. And they are donating up to $1,000 in matching funds.
Awesome.
Isn't that amazing? I haven't even told the mods yet. That was like just this morning. But they wanted to catch me before I came up here to do our update. So isn't that amazing? Like, we have someone out there that's donating $1,000 in matching funds. So there you go, nation. There's your challenge for today. Yeah, I didn't even tell them the mods. Like, it was just, I'm still kind of like surprised. I mean, Dark Cat, I would just say this is just start right now. I mean, Dark Cat asked what's the date to start. I would just almost just say, just start. Yeah, I mean, it was just, that's what I thought. The same thing. Alice is like, we can do it in an hour. I thought this in now. Sorry, moms. I'm still kind of like surprised. I mean, I'm still kind of surprised, like, because that's just not even surprising. It's just surprising, it's just not often that someone's like, hey, here's $1,000 to match. And I'm like,
Right.
oh my gosh. Like, so that happened this morning. Oh, thanks, Minnie and Stray. Minnie and Stray's like, oh my gosh. Thanks, Susie. Jeez. Thank you guys. Oh my gosh. So this is amazing. So this will help. Actually, I have, because it's happened so recently. Yeah, and you, Kitty's mom's like, and you thought you were busy before you got here.
My computer's not even booted up yet.
No, it's not. Like literally before we came up here, I'm like, Lynette, I need these 2 meds done. Righty.
Aww.
Oh my goodness. Thank you guys. Jeez Louise. This is crazy. Thank you guys so much. Well, hi, Mr. Buddy. Buddy's like, here I come to celebrate the joy. Ethel, thank you. Jeez, gosh. This is, thanks, Karen. Oh, man.
You guys are...
I know. So I hadn't even planned on what I was going to do with this. Like, normally we were like, we're going to put this here. And
I didn't expect you to announce it. We haven't talked about it.
We haven't talked at all. Thanks, Mary. Oh my gosh, you guys are amazing. This is, yeah. I actually figure I probably will just put this right on our vet bill. Like I said, our last vet bill was what was it? 3,400. I think it was 30. If I remember right, it was 3,400. Isn't it terrible? It just keeps coming, so I just keep trying to pay it. I think it was 3,400, but on our last fundraiser, I had allocated 1,000 to put on it, so it's only 2,400. So this will just about. If
Other
we
than
can,
we have 2 cats at the vet's right now.
Why do you have to bring me down?
I know. I'm sorry.
I'm not choosing to think about all that's being done to Anani, but I'm sure an overnight vet stay with IVs and meh will add up. So I'm just gonna keep giving them money until we'll just have to be positive, right? Right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Positive. How's my finger? The bite finger? It's all like, it's pretty much healed. It's still like there's front and back there. I think a little bruised in there, but so. Oh.
Alrighty. Defiance is a great place to live.
It
Just
is.
saying.
And we can always use volunteers. Let's see here. Did the students like their visits the other day? Any want to volunteer in the future? We did have quite a few that mentioned possibly volunteering in the future, so I thought that was really fun. They were very sweet and did very well. May I ask why Buddy's not on the adoption list? Yes, you may. Buddy's not on the adoption list yet, just because I would like to try to personally, I want to get him up to the vet and have him looked over, do some blood work kind of thing. I don't think anything's majorly wrong. I just would like him to be looked at. So he hasn't been able to go up yet just because we've been so focused on getting the basic necessities of him up as far as weight. I mean, the weight when he came in, actually, that reminds me on Granny. Let me look up her. The weight when he came in was so low. We had to take care of like all sorts of basic stuff just to get rid of the worms, fleas, ear mites, which even the ear mites they're gone, but ear infections, it's just all sorts of stuff. So now that I think he's kind of squared away in that regard, and we've taken care of some of that basic stuff, we can step back and look and say, okay, you might need to do some. Yes, he has put weight on. Yes, and thank you guys so much for already, and thank you, Lynn. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. Jeez Louise, you guys are...
Ethel Wings, I'm sorry to hear you're having problems.
Where's
We'll
Ethel?
definitely keep you in our prayers.
Oh, I missed it. Oh, I'm so sorry, Ethel. I'm sorry I missed that, but hugs to you, Ethel. Yes, and thank you guys so much for your donations already. My goodness, you guys are so funny. Like, you're like, oh, we love challenges. Bring it. I haven't gotten a weight on Buddy lately, but I did just weigh Grammy. She has gone up. You want to know how much Grandma's gone up since she's gotten here? It's wild. She has gone up 4 pounds since she's been here. Oh, Debbie?
How old is Grammy?
Hey, quiet down in there. Can you hear it? Quiet down in.
I'm feeding him. Bath time is imminent.
Oh, they.
Right? Krusty the Clown.
So if you guys are wondering why you can hear a baby screaming, it's Bodhi right in here because he's getting food. Someone asked how old is Grammy? So Grammy's, to me, she's a bit of a conundrum. We have her down at 6 years, 8 months. That is what her former owner told us she was. And he was very adamant that she was 6 years, 8 months. I almost differ. Just because I don't think she's 6 years.
No.
But the former owner was very sure that she was 6 years. I think she's a bit older than that. I mean, I would put her probably, I kind of range around, but I'd almost put her at like at least 10. Her fur looks older, you know, like they kind of get that clumpy fur. Her eyes just to look a little bit more older. Teeth definitely look older, but sometimes diet, bad lifestyle choices, you know, lifestyle. She goes out drinking every weekend. You know, just a bad lifestyle can also make them look older too. So, see, but Piette's 10. Piette is 10, and we know that for sure.
Right.
So, this is where I struggle with that. You know, I put the initial weight or the age that the former owner said, but, you know. But yes, they have been doing great, but she has gained 4 pounds since she's been here. So, they're doing really great. And I know Buddy has too. I just haven't gotten him a weight on it. Can a student volunteer alone? Yes, they can, as long as they're over 18. When is Catathon? Oh my gosh, because of you guys, we've already raised $300 to the matching funds.
Oh my gosh.
That's amazing. Thank you guys so much. Jeez. Let me see here. Do you have the dates right there?
Catathon is
June 17th to the 22nd. Lynette, we are getting dangerously close. I'm nervous. I'm like a nervous wreck when that happens. I love Catathon.
She's a nervous wreck the day before or the day of.
Mm-hmm.
Up until then, I stress about it.
She does. She stresses because she is the planner. I'm the more like
it'll work out.
Earth child, where I'm just like, just trust the process. It will happen. You know, like things will be okay. I know it. But then the day of and like the day it starts and stuff like that, then I start getting like, this ain't gonna happen. This isn't gonna work. This isn't. We're gonna fail. I know it. We're gonna fail. You know, like this horrible thing. So if you're new and you don't know what Catathon is our biggest fundraiser of the year. This is where we raise the most funds for the year, and it's just kind of like our our big fundraiser for the year. So we have goals each year. The first year we did it, we had a fence that we put up. The second year it was a whole bunch of improvements that we had to do. This year, it's truly just going to be almost like a financial-a-thon, you know, where we just raise money to fill our financial coffers and help us not become quite so every week we're like, oh my gosh, you know, how are we going to pay funds this week? You know, how are we going to pay payroll? How are we going to pay taxes? How are we going to pay this vet bill? And this is just, this time our goal is to just raise money, you know, and live for the year. So are we going to do the same thing as last year? It's actually 1 to 400 envelopes. So we have a big board and it's envelopes numbered 1 to 400. And what you would do is you buy an envelope basically. And the goal is if the envelopes get full, then we will have raised, I think it's like $80,000. And our first year, if I'm without the numbers off the top of my head, first year we raised $84,000. I think last year it was around 90,000, something like that. So those are, yeah. Do I think Grammy will become a resident? I do not think so. I can say that nothing is set in stone at all, but I do have someone interested in Grammy. The pay bills-a-thon. Yeah. It's a really fun time. We do it for the whole week. We'll have like a whole bunch of different events going on through the week. And people just call in and pledge an envelope. And yeah.
So if you pick envelope number 42, that's you saying you will donate $42.
Mm-hmm. If you pick envelope 301, that's you saying I will donate $301. We have like little prizes and stuff like that we're gonna do, and just different things like that. So yeah. Yes. Yeah, we have different
challenge.
We have different things that we've got planned that we're gonna do to make it fun for you guys and the cats. So, and if they're really good, they might get chicky. They're like, we're always really good. So it's a fun thing.
It is fun.
Yeah, it's fun. It's tiring. It's exciting.
Mm-hmm.
It's surprisingly emotionally draining. You know, we both are like we have like little moments where we take a break. We'll go outside and we're just like, we don't move. We don't do anything. So, yeah, so we'll see how it goes. I'm excited. This will be my third year of doing this, so it's always good fun. It's really fun. I have a lot of staff that's going to help out too, so it'll be fun. If there's anything in particular you would like to see for this event, let me know. Probably no pies. We've done the pies in the face, although you guys didn't like the pies, but man, that pie really smells like rotten milk after like 30 minutes. It does. I am surprised. And
yeah,
it gets
when you
up
take a pie in the face and you're here for 9 hours and it's hot.
It's true. And no matter how much you scrub it off, it's not off. No, it's not off. You think it is, it's not. Although, I will do...
I would say that a pie is not necessarily in the plans. But
I was just thinking the same thing. But I'm like, if you're talking raising money for my cats, I will pie her real hard. I will. So yeah. So just know that I will pretty much do so much for our cats. So
I think we both would.
We would. She would too.
Some pretty weird things.
Mm-hmm.
Some pretty wild things.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've done a dunking booth one year. We found out that our insurance is not fond of that.
That apparently went bad.
Yeah.
I mean, no one was hurt.
fine.
No one was hurt. Everything was fine. Yeah. So we'll have to figure out something. Okay. Anyways, so think of ideas. If you have some ideas, feel free to send me an email. I'm open to suggestions.
I have a computer. now, up and running.
She does. Thank heavens. So thank you guys. That was all from you guys.
Yes. So you can email me now. I will answer you. I realized when we got the computer back up that I had missed a whole bunch of emails. So if I did not answer you, please send me another one, and I will.
Ooh. Oh, I'll eat. Yeah. Ethel was asking if we donate for Dawn to make pies for you guys to eat. Heck yeah. I'll take that challenge on. Question on litter. We use Dr. Ilse's litter. It's so good. But yeah, so we do have some things planned and stuff like that. So it's gonna be really good time. And our sweet Jem is gonna work a lot of it too. Thanks, Jem.
Who else is out there?
And Jem, I think, are you working tonight or is it Mary? I think Jem's working tonight if I recall, but don't quote me. Thanks to Chief.
Yes, the chief is. We are very anxious for him and his
Okay. Thanks, Jem.
wife to come
Yes.
for
All
many
right.
reasons.
Yes. All right.
One thing, someone asked how Marsha's doing.
Mm.
Marsha is still in the hospital, doing better. But keep her and Ethel Wings in your prayers. Jimmy is doing good.
Yeah, he's done really good.
Yeah, things are real good for him right now.
Yeah. My brother-in-law is officially home as of yesterday.
We got to come home.
Yeah. We haven't even talked, like literally last night and today. So he's home. There's wild and crazy.
Prayer works.
Yeah, it does. And if you haven't seen, we have new items in the store. I'm pointing to the wrong thing. Right. Man, it's so confusing right there. Boop, boop, boop. You can use the QR code. We have lots of new items in the store. Big thanks to Mrs. Charles, who has been designing so much stuff. And I've got some emails. I've got to get back to her. So sorry, Miss Charles. But she's been designing so many cute things. I can't even tell you. Yeah. So there's a whole bunch of stuff like mouse pads, cups, blankets. Yeah, a whole bunch of fun stuff she's put in there. Oh, can't believe it. But yeah, so go ahead and check out the store. Darn it. Up here. And if you can't get a QR code to work for you, you can always go to our website, and under the Walmart page, there is a link there too. Oh, that'd be great, Danny. Thank you. And Connie, last I heard, is doing really good. I saw her, what was it? Gosh, I think a couple weeks ago, but it might have been 4 months ago. I don't know. But a couple weeks ago, she was here for Humane Ohio, and she was so sweet. So she's doing good. I miss her terribly, and I keep telling her, get out of your house and come here. So I bet I could probably convince her to come for a big event like Catathon. So, all right. Barbara's doing fine. I actually just talked to her yesterday too, I think. So, and she's doing pretty good. So she's been meaning to come up here, and I said, just take your time, go slow. Lynette's arm, go ahead.
I went to the oncologist?
No.
The doctor. They did do a stronger shot in my shoulder. And in 2 weeks, they want me to start PT back for 4 weeks. And then if everything's not good by then we're just gonna...
Ortho.
Yes.
Thanks, Kitty's mom.
Take me out back and shoot me or something, I'm not sure.
Yep.
Yeah.
Send you out on the farm.
Yep.
Literally on the farm. We're just going to put her on the farm. Say, go out there. Natalie, a V-neck and a scoop neck shirt we can definitely work on. Absolutely. We've got a couple things.
Oh! I'm sorry.
No, stop.
Good idea, Karen.
Ooh. Interesting.
Maybe we could do that afterwards. What's
Yeah.
left or
Oh
something.
yeah, yeah. Yeah. So I think yeah, not a pain at all, Natalie. I think that's a good idea. We had a long sleeve shirt designed up, so I've got to just make it live. So it's coming. But just did a twisted knee this
Kitty.
week. Oh no, Kitty's mom.
Oh, Kitty's mom.
All right, kids. Well, we're going to get back to it. We've got to check some cats. We've got to do stuff and be all important and serious. It's Friday. I don't want to
I got some shipping to do from the flash
She
sale.
does have shipping to do. Yeah. And she can finally ship. So she's very excited. She was very behind on like just a whole bunch of stuff like that on all of that. And so there was one out there yesterday, and hopefully the sweet woman knows who I'm talking about, but I was like, Lynette, stop what you're doing. You have to get this out. They ordered this like 5 days ago. I need you to get this out. So she's like, okay, my computer's up. So she stopped what she was doing and got that order out. So that was funny. So yeah. All right, happy Friday. Priscilla's doing fine. Will you have a message running about the matching funds? Oh, you mean across the, yeah, we could do that. I'm sure I can get one of the cam mods to do that. The poor mods, I did just drop that on them, so surprising mods. Sorry, guys. But I was very excited. It's not every day that someone's like, hey, how about matching this?
Right.
Yeah, we should have Dr. Pettigrew fix your arm. Oh, thanks, Rita.
I'm ready.
Rita's got it on the Facebook page. And a happy Mother's Day to all you guys out there.
Yes.
Kitty and fur humans alike. So, all right. Well,
See? Rita, Armand's,
they got it. They're good.
you're awesome.
So, all right.
All right.
Well, we're going to get to it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys are amazing. How long are we running the matching funds? Oh, gosh, I didn't even plan a...
We wasn't planning
we
on
were
running
planning
one.
any, yeah. Until as long as you want.
Which one is that?
I will discuss it and let you guys know.
As long as money's coming in, we're running it.
Yeah, I'll run it till the forever. No, I'm just kidding.
Have a
Thank
great
you,
day,
guys.
everyone.
Have a great one.
You want to fix the cam?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no, that's okay.
There.
Alright.
Good, good. My gosh, look at Ramsey. What are you doing? He's like, oh, I'm sleeping so comfortable. I was like, he's dreaming.
I know, you can even tell on the camera how good it
Can you see? Till the cows come home. Can you guys see Ramsey down here at the corner? He's having a little dream. His little mittens are like twitching.
Yeah, I will bet you are adorable. Oh my gosh. Oh, just a little fur box.
He's so cute. He's got his little arms all outstretched. He's so sweet. Hang on, let me get you guys fixed back right up. I was moving the camera. Yeah, he's having a happy little dream. I wonder what they're dreaming about. Probably getting food, catching stuff, catching micers.
Rammy, 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 Bucky Bunny. It's coffee, mister.
He is my little shadow, this man.